And more breaking news this midday. An early morning tractor trailer fire shuts down part of I-75 in Plano as crews had to just let it burn. As you can see, our live TxDOT camera that they are finally happy to report the fire is out, mostly out. But the highway is still partially closed in Plano. This was going to be a long fix. Now, creating quite the traffic mess this morning is what we saw when I was on Daybreak. And I do want to get right out to our Chris Sadeghi, who has been monitoring the cleanup. Chris, what are we hearing now when this will all be cleared out? We know this has been this way since 5:15 this morning.
Yeah, Kara, and we still don't know an exact time other than they're just going to let this burn out. We'll explain why in just a minute, but nothing getting by on the northbound side of 75 right here at Parker Road. But you can see the smoldering truck behind me, still a few small flames, nothing like we saw in the morning hours, but they're just going to have to leave it there to make sure all the fuel is burned up. This morning, before the sun rose, the fire was lighting up the night sky, and then in the daylight, we could see that huge black cloud stretching across the sky. Plano police said the driver of the tanker truck lost control. That's what led to a series of collisions that included 2 other cars and 1 tractor trailer. 2 people were taken to the hospital, but fortunately, no life-threatening injuries in this entire mess. Just a lot of headaches for people on their morning commute. This happened at 5:30 in the morning, so here we are nearly 6 hours later. Still a few of these small flames from the truck. We did speak to a woman who was driving one of the cars when she said she was hit by the truck. Here's how she described the crash.
And I just remember spinning, and like I said, I don't really remember because airbags were all in my face, so I really don't remember everything like that. And I just remember just hearing that smoke over there, the big 18-wheeler, I just seen fire when I was spinning, and I just kept hearing pop, 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 and I thought my car was on fire, but it wasn't. It was that thing.
Okay, so now as for why they're just letting it burn out, the fire department told us that if they were to get out here with their hoses and put water on the fire to try to get it out, you run the risk of it mixing with the hazardous materials and creating contamination when the water runs off. So they say the easiest thing right now, the safest thing to do right now is just to let it burn. We noticed a few minutes ago they were putting, it looked like some sand-like material, and even more right now you can see the heavy equipment over there doing the same thing, probably to absorb what's still left on the ground. But they say that's the safest way to handle it. The flip side of that is it will probably be even longer until they can get 75 opened up. So we will be monitoring this situation and let the drivers know when the highway's back open, because it is backed up. In fact, right now in this parking lot where we're at, we're seeing a lot of people trying to cut through, find an alternate way to where they're going. Kara, back to you.